Hello, my name's Tony and welcome back to Predicted. In today's episode, we're going to be going through my top 3 recommendations for back to school fragrances. Stay right where you are. Now, although I am way past school age, you might think, well, what does he know about this? I have 2 sons, one's 18, one's 15, so I think that I'm fairly qualified to give you some recommendations as to what might work for you going back to school. So number 3 on my list is YSL Y-Live Intense EDT. So I've picked this because I have reviewed this fairly recently and I described it as a very easy to wear mass appealing fragrance and great for anyone that's new to fragrance or anyone that is maybe only has 1 or 2 or 0 fragrances in their collection. This is not going to offend anybody. It's really easy to wear. I would describe it as a blue fragrance. I know that's pretty obvious. It's in a blue bottle. This would suit a classroom environment because it doesn't project massively, but I think people would find it an attractive scent. I think people would like it on you. It does everything really well, to be fair. The only thing it doesn't do massively is perform incredibly well. But I think it would last a school day. If you spray a little bit maybe on your shirt or blazer or tie, you'll get through the day. This opens up with a prominent pear note with a hint of grapefruit, and then you get the ambroxan and wood start to come through. Or stereotypical mass appealing designer fragrance, I know, but anyone that is watching this that's going back to school, I'd recommend it to you 100%. So that is my number 3 choice, and that is YSL Y-Live EDT Intense. So number 2 on my list is 1 Million. Now, this is on my list because my son Scott, it's his favourite fragrance. He is 14, very nearly 15. He wears this pretty much every day to school, and I've got a lot of fragrances here behind me that he could choose, and yet this is his favourite. I can see why. It's been a favourite of mine in the past too, and still is. Again, very mass appealing and easy to wear. Where this differs from the YSL fragrance is it adds a little bit of depth to it. It's a little bit more resinous. This will definitely last your school day, so it will get you through the school day without having to reapply. But I would be tempted to reapply because I just love the opening so much. You're definitely going to get compliments on this, 100%. That sweetness, the spiciness, the bubblegumness that you get coming through. So the main notes in this to me are the blood orange, the cinnamon and the amber. It's a classic for a reason. It will never let you down. So that is my number 2 choice for going back to school. Now my number 1 choice, most school age teenagers I don't think would have heard of this, but it is definitely worth you checking out. And this is Club de Nuit Intense Mam. So this has made the top spot for a few reasons. The main reason I'm going to recommend this to you for going back to school is how bright and easy it is to wear. It has got just a slight harsh opening, but I would say that is gone within a few minutes. Spray it before you go to school, and then by the time you get to school, you'll be good to go. This has a really bright pineapple opening with a little bit of blackcurrant, and then you get some musk, some ambroxan and some birch. So it's got a little bit of a base. This lasts really well on me. It's not overly expensive. You can pick a bottle up for around £30 for a 100ml bottle like this. It is a very well-known clone of a classic in the fragrance community called Creed Aventus. Now, a lot of people in the fragrance community are a little bit sick and tired of this DNA. But if you are of a school age, a teenager age, early 20s, and you've not really been into fragrances before, this would be a great option to go out with, clubbing. It suits so many different occasions. It's a great summer fragrance. It would work well to give you some lift and some character in the winter. Personally, I enjoy wearing it. I really do. It makes me feel younger than I am. I just think this would be perfect for the classroom environment. I think even if you're doing PE, this adds an element of cleanliness and freshness. It's got a real citrusy punch in the opening. I think it is the perfect school fragrance, and for that reason it is my #1 fragrance for going back to school, and that is Club de Nuit Intense Mam. So there's my 3 choices. I could have come up with many more, but they're 3 fragrances that I think would really suit the classroom environment, that have a youthfulness and a brightness to them that everyone around you will enjoy without them ever being too challenging or too difficult to wear. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you again in the next one. Don't forget to keep smelling wonderful.